Hello, everyone. Look at what we have. So this is a vertical view, so obviously you can't see absolutely everything, but we cleaned up. I went to, God, how many was it? I went to five different Walmarts across South Central Texas, and a ton of very small vintage shops, as well as some card shops that I found. And this is what we came away with. I know it doesn't look like a ton, especially for the amount of shops I went to. There was a good handful, especially the Walmarts I went to, where I didn't find anything. So we just walked in and walked out, saw they didn't have everything. They were super picked over. Was surprised to find no hidden fates anywhere. I figured if I could go to like these small little Texas towns, I could find some hidden fates, but they have been swiped up from existence from literally everywhere. But we got a ton of Cosmic Eclipse, which I'm really happy about, from a really good price. We got an Alolan Sandslash box, which I was mainly getting just for the Alolan Sandslash promo, which I wanted. Then a couple of singles. I visited a couple of shops that I like, and we ended up with one PSA card as well. And we'll open that at the end here to see what that one is. But ultimately, we're going to be opening up a lot of packs. We're going to be looking at some singles. We're going to be chatting, talk about a couple things. And well, I guess we'll just get into it. We will start off with some of the loose things, like some of the Cosmic Eclipse. So what we're chasing after here is we're chasing after the alternative art Arceus Dialga Palkia, the card that is called for being banned, all those sorts of things. So, but we are looking for the alternative art because it is going for an insane price, and just honestly one that I'd like to have in my collection. It's kind of spoiler alert for some of these singles here. I'm really toying with the idea of collecting all the alternative arts, the full alternative arts. Usually I don't collect anything super modern. Like I usually don't collect much, like especially sets. But those alternative arts of cards are starting to be getting to me. I think really starting to like them. So those are ones I'm kind of kicking around. But we will see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's start off with a Cosmic Eclipse here. So Pangoro, Heracross, Lily's Pokédoll, Simeon, Jangmo-o, Rowlet, Scarelp, Pika-Pee, Reverse of Lily's Full Force, and first one, Swoobat. Fire energy, okay. Yep, there's energy on the back of those. Swoobat to start things off here. Gross Disgusting Bat. Take all of these. Try to separate them out as much as I can. Cosmic Eclipse that fell over, we'll do next. Do a couple of these here. Next. Not doing the greatest job of opening these. 2, 3. Energy out of here. Dragonium Z. Araquanid. Draw Energy. Flabebe. Alolan Sandshrew Metal Energy, or Steel type. Ponyta. Sunkern. Cosmog. Reverse Curvebrawler, and Beware. So far, no luck. Nothing so far. That's alright. It's okay. We are just getting started. Honestly, nothing could be worse than the last booster box we did. The last Darkness Ablaze booster box was, I think, hands down, one of the worst I have ever seen, even online. I think I saw a code. Yeah, I see the code card here. Was big bummer. So actually, let's rifle through this one pretty quick. Oh. What? What? Or Corio G was secret rare Magnemite. What? Right? What? That was a green card. It was mislabeled. Look at that. A mislabeled one. A mislabeled pack. And I was like, there's nothing here. Let's rifle through it real quick. Wait, what? Wait, what? Magnemite and the secret rare Oricorio GX. Look at that. Look at that dance of tribute. You don't know what this card does. Dance of Tribute. Once during your turn, if your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you draw 3 cards. You can't use more than one in a turn. So whenever your opponent knocks out a Pokemon, you basically draw 3 cards if this Pokemon is on your bench. Overall, pretty good. But usually, Zamazenta V is usually the preferred draw engine for a lot of these decks. Ones that do not play, like more single prize attacking focused decks, will use Oricorio. But that was weird. Like, that was weird in that it was mislabeled like that. I've seen it happen before, but I mean, I just obviously not the first thing I think of when I see a green pack. So we'll put that there. Not the RC style Gapalkia by any means, but we'll sleeve this up. I will take a Secret Rare Oricorio. I like the Magnemite. Honestly, I'm more excited about the Magnemite character card than the Oricorio GX, to be completely honest. But we take those. We take those for sure. And I think Bellabone and Bryson Man too. Really, like I'm a big mill and control player, which means I get a ton of hate. But which means people on PTCGO just love to heckle me and then send me friend requests and tell me I suck. That happens quite a bit. But so Bellabone, Bryson Man, of course, I'll take it. Yeah, sure. So now we'll actually, since we pulled, had a really good pull, we'll actually go and do one of our singles here. We'll pull from... Actually, do I have a dice? That might be fun. What do I got? I got a dice handy. I got a bunch of stuff behind me. I got a coin. What do I got? I got a coin. I got some coins. Yeah, let's do this. I got a nice little Lycanroc coin. Readily available right here. And let's do this. If I flip heads, we'll take it from the right. If we flip tails, we'll take it first one from the left. Ready? Tails. Tails. Let me see. That one doesn't count. See if I can get it in camera. Yeah. That was a terrible flip. Tails again. Whatever. Okay, so it was right, and then, okay, left. So first one on the left here. First one we purchased at one of the local card shops is Scoop Up Cyclone. So I actually purchased the Scoop Up Cyclone. Not a super expensive card by any means. This one actually is near mint, near-ish mint, actually, so not enough that I wouldn't want to play it in a deck. I bought it to play it into a deck. I think, overall, this card has never been super expensive. It's been, like, kind of having niche sort of placements in some decks like Lucario GX a few years ago at 2018 Nationals. It was pretty heavily used because of Lucario. Whenever you evolve it, it does extra damage. So you would evolve it, attack, and then next turn, Scoop Up Cyclone, re-evolve another Riolu you had in your bench for another Lucario, and then you would be able to get the full attack strength again. But overall, with the Shaman EX Scoop Up Net sort of engine running around with expanded, I figured this one may be a good one to scoop up. Scoop up now, because ultimately if it does well within a regional, of course it will skyrocket the price. And even like right before a regional, an expanded regional, ace trainer cards just always spike. It's usually Dowsing Machine and Computer Search, but they always spike in price just because everybody needs them for the upcoming tournament. So if you can find ace spec cards, usually Dowsing Machine for sure, and Computer Search are your two main ones you want to see. If you find those two with like a good price, under like $30, I recommend grabbing them because they always spike around expanded regionals time, which of course there's no physical tournaments happening right now, so it'll be a while before you can do something like that. But just some little insider there that if you're looking to make a quick buck, hold on to some ace spec cards until an expanded regional and sell them off because they always spike in price. Okay. Next up, we're going to break into this guy. Hadn't found a 3-pack in a while. This is for Cosmic Eclipse. Cosmic Eclipse is like one I'm just chasing right now, just because I really want that Arceus Palkia, but also just the set. I really like the set. It has the Blastoise Piplup, which I'm really a big fan of. Has a couple more tag teams in it, and it's got the character arts too, which I think are just really good. Just really highly collectible. Here's a Celebi. The Celebi that comes with it as well. So overall, I just think the set's really good. So I like collecting it. I bought a booster box just to have. I normally never do that. So I have it. But yeah. So we'll continue to open this. Got a Kamao coin with it. And then I will replace that with the Lycanroc coin we were using before. We'll use the new Genmo 01. Put that over there. Okay. So starting off with some more Cosmic Eclipse. We got scissors. Because we need skizzers. Because I was opening them out like garbage. Let's see if we get in our mislabeled pack. So even though it is green, it could still... we can still get something good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Psychic energy. Get that out of here. Alright. We start off with Pyro. Hakamo'o. Rotom. Trapinch. Let me get this camera. Seal. Pissimian. Rowlet. Lillipup. Reverse Duskull. One of my favorites. And Groudon. Not a bad one. But also not great either. Really riveting content. Really riveting content. It's good, but like, could be better. Riveting content. Alright, next up. Next up. Ruined it all. No, the surprise is gone. Alright. We don't do any editing here. We're not that professional. I fixed it all. I fixed it. Don't worry. I fixed it. Then you put the scoop up cyclone over here. There you go. Look at that. Okay. There we go. Cool. The one that we opened that we destroyed the whole setup for. Okay. We got it. Oh, green pack that we've shown before. That means nothing. That means nothing. Here's the PSA card again. Okay. Let's do this. Probopass, Igglybuff, Magnemite, Eevee, Flabebe, Sneasel, Natu, Reverse Ends Resolve, which is another one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the, Reshiram, god damn it, what is it? Reshiram Zekrom, with N in it. I think it's just a really cool card because it has a character in the card as well. But anyway, continuing on, hello, Sandslash. Yeah, that's another one that I'm looking for. Like I said, it's just overall, it's a really cool set. A lot of good stuff in it. But so far, I mean, we got the Magnemite, we got the Oricorio. So what? We got all of that, so it's not a complete loss. But so far, I haven't gotten a lot to be super excited about it yet. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. Fighting Energy goes by. Togedemaru, Absol, Flareon. Cool Flareon. Meowth, Ralts, Pissimian, Jammo, Skrelp, and Magneton Hollow. First Hollow. But one that I don't necessarily, not a big fan of, or I don't really care about. Call Signal. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 supporter cards. 3 supporter cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you search this deck, this way this Pokemon is knocked out. Ugh. What? That sounds bad. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally missing something. I don't think I am. That sounds bad. That sounds real bad. If you play that card, I feel like you're going to have a bad time. I feel like you're going to have a really bad time. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I feel like you're going to have a really bad deck and a really bad time. I think I don't know, I'm for playing Unknown Hand maybe, I guess, I don't know. Alright, so now we finished those, which I was really bummed out. We didn't really get anything out of that. That's a big bummer, but we will continue with the Jammo coin flip. So heads, we're going to take from the front now. Tails, we'll take from the back. Get it? Heads, front, yeah, okay. Okay, next, and pop. You see that? That is a Tails. So we're taking from the back. So take from the back, one from the back. And we have... we have... Boom! Rayquaza EX. So one of the singles that I purchased, Rayquaza EX, look how shiny it is. Beautiful. Nice new camera. Nice and shiny. Some natural light in here. It's perfect. So this is the promo version. Promo 39. Overall, not a super expensive one to have, since it is a promo. It is a less expensive, but since it is in the EX era, it's jumping a little bit in price. So overall, just one I didn't have, so I kind of wanted to have it look like a little swirl. It's like a swirl inside of it. It's side of a swirl. You can see it. Yeah, there it is. So like right by his hand, right there. It's a swirl inside of a swirl. Beautiful. And overall, just I miss these cards. Just like the shine on the sides. And then the back is very clean. Most of the time with these promos, you get like the lip indents, but this one I thought was very good. It does on the bottom here, if it focuses, maybe. There it is. Focus, it does have it on the bottom there, so obviously not a PSA 10 by any means, but not bad either. Like maybe a 6, 7. If you get a good grader, 7. Be a kind grader, I should say, 7. But the front looks beautiful. Definitely a good one to have in the binder. Maybe I'll go to PSA at some point, but overall, nothing. I'm like pushing to send the PSA immediately, but very, very cool card. Let's look at some of these old abilities here. Actually, excuse me, Pokebodies. When we used to have Pokebodies and Pokepowers. What the difference is between the two, I don't know. Please someone explain it to me. I've never seen a good explanation of what the difference is between a Pokepower and a Pokebody. But anyway, and look how shifted this text is. Like, look how far over that is anymore. 2 prizes, still like the current EXs and GXs. But as long as your opponent has Kyogre EX, Groudon, or Groudon EX in play, Rayquaza's EX's attacks do 20 more damage to the defending Pokemon. That's pretty cool. I like that. Punishes your opponent from playing some certain cards, but I don't believe Groudon or Rayquaza, or Groudon or Kyogre were ever very popular back during this time, so maybe not very relevant. But it fits with the Pokemon very well. But anyway, flip a coin, Dragon Bind, flip a coin of heads. Defending Pokemon is not paralyzed. It does an extra 20 damage. Which you can see, a legendary only had 100 HP for a basic at the time. Twister, flip 2 coins. If both are tails, attack does nothing. For each heads, discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Very cool. Very good card. Very good card. Overall, I think it fits with the Pokemon very well. So always like that. Put him there. We're actually going to do 2, so we're going to be running out of sealed products, so we're going to do 2. Once again, bring our coin out in front here. Go heads from the front, tails in the back, tails again. I'm like a terrible flipper, but all right. Next one we have Electabuzz. You can see I paid $3 for it. Electabuzz. So the reason this Electabuzz was $3, and overall, I felt like it was fair, if not maybe even a little bit under. Actually, I don't like when I have sleeves with prices on them. Some people I know do, but I do not. Just re-sleeve that guy. So this is actually the secret rare edition, the secret reprint edition. So you can see 128 and 127. Overall, a very nice card. Like, it's just a reprint of the base set. But it is in the secret rare. I cannot remember which set this is from, but I did know once I saw it and I saw it was the secret rare. I'm like, I see. So overall, I think a really good purchase. Like, for $3, I thought it was very good, especially the condition of the card. The condition is very nice. It does have a spec on the top. A lot of these cards are not going to be in primo condition by any means. It was just fine with me for the most part. Most of them are very inexpensive, and that's kind of why I just like having them. So overall, one of those cards that's like not going to go out the PSA immediately, maybe one day, but overall, just like having it. And there's a little spec there. Hey, look, it went from a PSA 6 to a PSA 8. Look at that. That's how you do it. It went from a PSA 6 to a PSA 8. Put that in the YouTube comment, or the YouTube title if I repurpose this video. How to make your PSA 6 into a PSA 8 immediately. Big red arrow. YouTuber face. YouTuber face with a big red arrow. How to make your PSA 6 into a PSA 8. I can see it now, guys. I can see it now. There you go. All right. We got a couple more, so let's do a couple more. Bring that one over. Okay. Actually, since we're going to do this, bring it all the way right there. Perfect. Heads or tails, heads in front. We got heads, finally. So we got heads right here. And Alolan Executor. See, this is what I'm talking about, spoiler alert, with the more of the alternative arts. This one is not an alternative art. You can see there's no A on the bottom, but it is the full art version. Overall, I think just a very cool card. Like, it's just, there's a little Rowlet right on the side of him. Right there, you can see him. There's the Rowlet and the Alolan Rowlet. Or the Rowlet and Alolan Executor card. Overall, I just think it's just a really cool card. Had a good price on it, so I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'll just grab it. Overall, condition-wise, pretty clean. There's a little speck up top here and a little speck down there, so maybe an 8, possible 9 overall. Just glad to have it in the collection. I'm running out of top loaders too, so might have to get selective of what we sleeve up here if we pull something out of the Alolan Executor box. Which, speaking, or not Alolan Executor, the Alolan Sandslash. There we go. Okay, so since that, how many do we have left? We have 4 left and the PSA. I'm actually going to hold off on the rest of these, and let's open up the box without trying to knock everything over again. Okay. Yoink. Okay. Alolan Executor. Let's open this bad boy up. Toss everything. Yeet! Okay. Try not to knock all the cards over. This goes right here. This is not a product review. I will not show you everything that is inside. I will show the Alolan Sandslash. And what I was talking about before with those promos, they usually have the lips. And you can see right there, they have the lip markings there because they hold in the cards that way. Once I clear off a little bit of space, I'll actually get this Alolan Sandslash out. I'll get him out of his plastic prison. But for right now, just keep it to the side. And I'm actually going to keep... No, I'm not going to keep it. Why would I keep it? I was going to say I'm going to keep the Steam Siege sealed. Because there's nothing in here. Like, there's nothing... I don't even know... Why are they still putting this in products? There's nothing in here. I'll open it. Because I have a box just full of Steam Siege packs that aren't even open. That I've gotten... I had bought them from, like, a bulk sales. There's, like, a really large purchase that I did a few months ago. Actually, a store was closing and I bought out its inventory. And, oh, there you go. Steelix EX. There's no energy. Screw you, Steam Siege. Did it again. But Steelix EX. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like that because it takes off. I'm always superstitious. I'm like, you're probably only going to get 1 pull out of these things. So I did. Okay. We're going to go Unified Minds next. Continuing on. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink. There we go. We got Happy Slack Off. Energy? Yeah, okay. We did it. Vigoroth, interesting. Unidentified Fossil. Tornadus, Slack Off, Sandillet, Bonesweet, Sandillet, Salandit. Yeah, there you go. Scraggy, Tapu Koko Reverse. That's cool. It's a reverse rare. That's cool. And, oh, Magnezone. Ooh. I don't think I've actually looked at this one, though. As long as this Pokemon's in play, it's both electric and steel type. Very cool. I like the dual types. They tried it in Steam Siege. Didn't really work out too well. Honestly, I kind of liked how they did it in Steam Siege a little bit better because it was actually just actual dual type. You didn't have the abilities, so you didn't have to mess around with abilities. Put a trainer card from discard pile into your hand. Very cool. I just like this art. Look at that. Little Magnemites all around him. They're like building him. They're like building this Magneton. What's the description? It uses radar to monitor its territory. Intruders are quickly disposed of with a hyper beam. Cool. How metal? Get it? Metal? That's cool. I'll take it. Obviously not anything super insane, but I'll take it. Well, it's cool. And sometimes that's all these cards are. They're just cool. You open them and you're like, that was cool. Before we do the Cosmic Eclipse, we're going to do two more here of what I got. Now we're going to do heads or tails. Tails. So we're going to go from the bottom. Now this one is probably one of the most beat up ones that I purchased. You can see here, maybe you can see here that overall the back is pretty gnawed on. It's pretty eaten up, especially on that side here, and then on the bottom as well. So definitely not a PSA card, but definitely in some like chocolate I hope, on the side. I have no idea. Sometimes when you go to these shops, you guys, like, some of these cards are just gross, but whatever. Let's see what we got. Versus Seeker. Yep, I remember this. Paid $1 for it. Overall, this is one that, like, oh yeah, you can see, like, there's, like, dirt or writing on it or something. That's fine. This is gonna go straight. There's, like, yeah, gross. There's, like, poop on it. I don't know what that is. What is this channel? What is this opening? What is this opening, guys? Ew. Ew. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. But I don't want to touch it anymore. Now that I've seen all this, I didn't even look at it. I just grabbed it out of the binder. Because it's going straight into a deck. And I'm like, because all my expanded decks always run Versus Seeker, so I'm like, I need another Versus Seeker. Let's just put that one way back there. Ew. Ew. And you go sanitize my hands. Alright, it's your tails. Oh, we got tails again. Okay, so let's... Gross. Okay. Next one is... Kingler, 75 cents. So I actually grabbed this one. Well, once again, I'm going to re-sleeve it because I don't like prices on my cards. I thought about actually doing it before this video, then I'm like, screw it. But I actually purchased this one because it was 75 cents, but also mainly because it is a Skyridge. The hollow version of Kingler, of course, goes for like $50 or whatever it is. But the non-rare one, or the non-hollow one, is not very expensive at all. But it is Skyridge, so I'm like, you know what? Or is it Aquapolis? I can't remember. Skyridge or Aquapolis around that time. Which have skyrocketed in price. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just pick this guy up. He's very cheap. He's beat up, but you know, let's just pick him up. Give him a nice home. So we did that. We'll save the final two, which I believe are pretty spicy. We'll leave those two for the final, and then we will do the final two plus the PSA. So we'll do that after the Cosmic Eclipse. So let's open these two Cosmic Eclipse. Once again, we are chasing after the Arceus Dialga Palkia. Alternative art. I will also take Blastoise Piplup. I'll take character cards. I'll take literally anything out of the set. I really like the set. I really enjoy it. So there's a green code card. That's good. That's good. That's good. 1, 2, 3. And Lightning Energy. Get that out of there. Square this up. And Velvet Bryson Man. Once again, I'll take it. I am a middle player or a control player, so yeah, sure. Absol, Flareon, Carnival. Oh, it's that big. Look how beautiful. Look how sweet. The sweet little boy. He's got the little Pokeball. Sweet little boy. Togedemaru, Onyx, Whalmer, Trapinch, and Sawsbuck. Summer? Is this the summer Sawsbuck? With the tree? Or is it spring? No, it's not spring. It's summer, isn't it? The summer Sawsbuck? I can't remember all the forms. I think this is the summer one, isn't it? They migrate according to the seasons. People can tell the season by looking at the Sawsbuck horns. I think it's summer. I think once during your turn, you may draw a card. Nice and short and sweet. Okay, last one. So far, been pretty... I guess I can't say I'm disappointed because we got the Oricorio GX and the Magnemite. But overall, not like super spicy. We got the Steelix, I suppose, from the stupid, what do you call it? Steam Siege. So, next, and finally, before we go into the rest of the singles, 1, 2, 3. Psychic Energy. Square that up. Dark Tricks. Cosmonium. Mawile. Oddish. Rufflet. Piplup, this is a reprint actually from Diamond and Pearl. So this artwork is a reprint from Diamond and Pearl. Very cool. You can see how it kind of doesn't fit with the rest of like the stylings of it because this is actually a reprint from a Diamond and Pearl card. Vulpix, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. Cool. Rockruff, Ambipom, and oh, we got something. Oh, it's Dragon. It's Dragon, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, look at him. This was another one I was actually looking for in the beginning, early in the video. Cool. So this is the half. Okay, so this is the half art. Like the one I was talking about was actually standing in the middle here, the full art. But oh man, I will take it. Dang. Look at this. Look at that. Or would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? Such a cool card. See, I think it's just such a cool card because Reshiram and Zekrom together. But then N, of course, the character kind of they take like that character art aspect and put it over into Cosmic Eclipse as well. So overall, just such a cool card. The vibrant blues, and then the reds could be a little bit more prominent, but they have like this blue lightning through them. It's just so cool. Very good one to end on. Very cool. Like I said, I was looking, not the Arceus Palkia. We're still on the hunt. We're still on the hunt for the full art Reshiram Zekrom as well. But man, a cool one to end off the box with. Very good, very good. Okay, so now we have, I actually have just enough sleeves left. No, just enough top loaders left for these two. So finally, get these out of the way. Let me sort of sort them. We are going to do the final two cards here, the right and the left. Okay. And which one? We're going to go to the left here. So, save the right one for last. This one is in a perfect fit sleeve. The only one that is in a perfect fit sleeve. Okay, so you can see this one, once again, a little bit of chocolate on there as well. Top is not super done, put together, but that's okay. Well, I guess it depends on what it is. It is the Mag Mortar, 50 cents. Yeah, overall, just a really cool one. It is a promo as well, so I like the promos, especially the Diamond and Pearl era promos, just because they're harder to come by, and most likely, I'm not exactly sure where this Mag Mortar came from. If I had to guess, I would say that it was probably one of those 3-pack blisters like what we opened with the Cosmic Eclipse, where this Mag Mortar came from. Just another one that I'm going to throw into the binder just because I like the Diamond and Pearl era, just because it was so underprinted and not a lot of collectors around that time, so of course there's just some cool cards that come with it. So overall, very good card. It blasts fireballs of over 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit from the ends of its arms. It lives in volcanic craters. How metal. And look at that stupid face. Look at that stupid face. Look at that big old stupid face. Yeah. Magmortar. Magmar is like, I don't know. I've never been like a huge fan of Magmar either. But like, what's with the duck face, dude? And then look at his legs. It's just like, what? Like, why? Why are they pink? Like, what? What is that? What is that leg? Like, why? What is that leg? Like, the cannons for arms are cool. Like, that's cool. But then the rest of the Pokemon is just bad. Like, this is just gross and bad. It makes me feel icky. Alright, so finally, no more stupid card or coin flipping. We got the final one. So this one looks very good, actually. So the back is very nice, very clean. We'll judge the front as well. And it is, yes, the Moltres Zapdos Articuno Stained Glass Collection. Promo box from Hidden Fates tins. Overall, I feel like I got a really good price on this one. It was $30 they were asking for it. So overall, I thought fair, like a pretty fair price, if not a little bit more in my favor, because this card is just highly sought after, as well as getting harder to find, and overall, with the way Elite Trainer boxes for Hidden Fates have gone, like, I don't know, like this card is just so unique and so cool, and getting harder and harder and harder to find. So overall, I am going to try to very carefully take it out. I don't like these perfect fit sleeves. They're not my favorite, just because I used to use them exclusively, but I've actually gotten away from them just because they are so difficult to remove if you ever need to. Like, if you need to send them into grading, like send the cards in for grading, they won't, to my knowledge, they don't take the perfect fit sleeves. You have to get these penny sleeves where they can wiggle around a little bit and they have a little bit of room on top. So I've just exclusively started using those. So overall, a good one to kind of end on. Coin flips went in our favor, so we could end on that one and not the Mag Mortar or something. So we got very good into that. So that is all I picked up for the singles. However, there is one remaining, the PSA one. And I know there is a price. I know there is a price on this one, so I actually am going to remove it from its case, because I do know there is a price on the front there. So overall, you can see myself in the reflection. What's up? Overall, I saw this one. I wasn't really on the hunt for this. I've been like very loosely collecting this sort of series, and just saw this one, figured it was unique enough that I could throw it into the collection, but also a low enough grade where I felt comfortable enough to just like on a whim buy it. So without further ado, it is the Sigilyph. Sigilyph, 2013 Pokemon Black and White Sigilyph from Plasma Freeze, secret rare. You can tell it's secret rare because it is actually the shiny Sigilyph as well as the gold border on the side. And if you needed more proof, you can see my big dumb face, and it is 118 out of 116. Okay, and it is a grade 7. It was kind of cool because I actually removed my hand and then my camera focused in. So yeah, overall grade 7. So not the most highly sought after, not the most expensive card by any means. That's why I was actually pretty comfortable with just purchasing that one. You can tell it does have nicks on the back of it here, so like down on the side. So easily 7 there. And then also it's a little bit thicker on the top than it is the bottom. So centering is not great, but everything. So overall, it was pretty freshly graded. So you see like the one, see the 4 there. So 4-1 was pretty recently graded. So overall, these were the purchases for today. Overall, I'd say a pretty good haul for what we ended up purchasing. So I want to thank everybody for watching here. I don't believe there's anything else near me. Go and check out some of the other openings we had yesterday. I opened up some mystery cubes that I purchased from a local vintage store, and they actually were really surprising. One of them was really surprising. The other one was exactly what I expected, and the other cube was actually very surprising. So make sure go check those out. But yeah, other than that, I'll probably do another opening once Champion's Path comes out. I'll be purchasing some of that towards the end of the month here for you guys. And I might even, there might be some other Pokemon stuff I got in mind that might be coming through the door. So overall, talk to y'all later. Yeah, should be it. See you.